Hey guys, welcome to live execution. So we have a 36 high here, which I don't think will break. We have a 0 0 here. So this is housed in this FVG plus order block combination. So it might go to fill this gap. So we will add a couple of contracts here. It should dump straight to these lows. So equal highs engineered, some gaps left. So it feels like we are breaking out. A lot of people will buy in here. It's going to dump. So you can base your trade plan just on this high. And now you can ask me, are you not afraid that it's going to break out? Yes, I can be. But around this 35 area, we are matching a path, right? So you can even take this as 54 to 11. We are coming from a 29 high here. This is the last liquidity sweep. So if the market is really programmed to react at 11, the best place would be around these area where price is already stopped, right? So then you don't feel the fear it's going to break out. At least it will pause there. The maximum it could do, I mean, even if it is going to break out, we have this order block to protect, and that is our invalidation point. Okay, because this 35 is not held here in this gap, it's held here, so it could just run a little bit higher to create doubt in your mind until it hits this order block and then dump. Now, could you have longed 29 to 54, 55? Yes, because that is the last combination. So you're going to get wicked out, say if your entry was here, and look how the bodies stay above this 54. They never come below that. So when you look at it in hindsight, it looks like it followed 29 to 54 path. While also doing this, it started a new algo 1 at 0 0. And now, since both 54 and 0 0 have the common destination of 11, it's reacting here. Now you can ask me, is the CE time important here? Yeah, it is important, and it could create a low and breakout. But my trade is based on this 35 high. So risk actually doesn't matter here when you know the algo path. Right? So I entered way too early, but I know this is my area too that I can play around with. Now, a lot of people who enter with this idea, they'll cut break even here because they think their entry price is hit. And that's where you're not going to get profitable even you know the biggest secrets, because you're always afraid to protect your account. You're never playing with the idea. I've seen a lot of people, as soon as they enter, they'll put break even because they're afraid that they'll get into drawdown. Okay, I know that I'm trading demo, so I'm trading fearlessly, but your sim accounts before funded is also demo, right? So think like you're paying $20 to trading view demo accounts, and you should treat them like that. So anyways, you're paying some data money to get the CME data. You're paying some fees to trading view, right? So assume that you're paying $20 to trade demo, and then all that fear will vanish. Don't think you're trading a 50K account, 100K account. Trade with the idea. When the idea fails, you will learn something. Okay, trust me, that will happen. Because right now I am saying market that I am right and you are wrong. For me, this 36 shouldn't be broken. It's already bearish, showing me bearish sign. And here also, by just rejecting above this, it is even showing bearish momentum below. So then why should I be afraid? Even if it comes back again here, why should I be afraid? So until you challenge the market, until you say F you to the market and tell it, yeah, come take my stop loss, I don't care, you are going to, you will not make consistent money, even when you know the strategy. So that's why the strategy is not always going to be the important factor. So now the FVG is balanced, the order block is hit. So my limit didn't trigger, so I'll add here and cut this. Because again, as I told you, the idea is this is the down move that is housing this 35. So it's going to mitigate all the PDRAs here before leaving the range. Now, is it following the algo path even in this? Yes, it's doing 11 to C here. It's now reacting from 17, 18, 11 to 17 is also a path. So even in this small consolidation, it's still playing around with the algo path. And you're seeing the PNL, it's going 400, 500 in red, thinking half of my daily drawdown is hit, but never, the idea is not failed yet. So we might chop around till here, and at around 29 the market open we might go higher. So I'll take profit here. If it comes down, if it stops me out, should be above that. Okay, so I'll take couple of contracts here at the order block and a couple here. So the way the price is moving, it's really bullish, but it's just baiting time until the next 10 minutes. So it'll try to come down, it'll try to go up. So it creates a lot of uncertainty in your mind, those who are trading pre-session. But Goldbach Algo Path traders would know that 17 will have to go to 29. Yeah, there will be 23, which is the CE time, but I'm still basing my trade on this 35. So I'm hoping that this will work out. And I'm not cherry picking only this area or recording only this video to show you that I win. I don't know whether I'll win or not. I'm just following the path. And this path is given for everyone. So a lot of people who are doubters in the comments, I don't blame you at all because I'm not your relative. I could definitely be a fraud. But every other trading mentorship that I've been part of or I learned from someone, there was no clear direction for anything. Like I don't mind losses. I can blow 10 accounts if I know the reason for it. Right? When the market is random, that's when it starts getting to you. Like you're not worth it. Like the market can easily beat you. So that is when revenge trading, uh, that is when you start destroying your finances, trying to beat the market. But with this particular strategy, what I love about is it is clear instructions given. So 0 0 should go to 11. So that's where I took the trade. So there's nothing that I have to worry about or anything. Right? It said 0 0 will go to 11 and I short it. If it goes above 11, then I am wrong. Okay, here it attempts to go above 11, but doesn't really break it. And we have these gaps. Right? So that is also pretty essential for you to know. Sometimes there will be some multiple gaps here. So that also the market can hit before falling down. So you need to really trade in the first presented fair value gap, which is here that I have marked. So now the 23 is making the low, but it could also make the high by going one more drive up. So can you stomach these kind of candles? That is where experience will come. It's where years of losing and then trying to figure out this will make you confident. If we go above this again, we will add two more. So you can see, oh, sorry, I don't know what I did. We are at the anyway same place where we entered. But this order block, putting to contract profit there helped us at least, right? So now I'll be long because market's not trying to, it's not going lower. It's every time we are coming here, it's trying to push higher. And we have also reached a bottom here with the algo 1. So bias is bullish. And yesterday I talked about in the NFP news that 23.7, you need to watch out for what they are doing. So here it has created a bullish order block. Here it has created a low. So now we truly hit the order block and filled all the gap. It could even spike to take these equal highs. But if it takes the equal highs, then I think it's going to dump further. But again, nothing has changed apart from is just trying to scare you out of your position. And the worst thing that I've ever seen is people putting their trade to break even immediately. Now, if I had put my trade here, I'd be out. If I put my trade here again, I'd be out. So I still have 3 minutes. Around 28, I will take it out because 28 is still 29. Then we can go above. So now 24 is also putting a high here, right? We have to be careful. 25 is the high, but you know the left candle is 24. We'll try to buy two more here at the order block again because we don't have enough time to hold the shorts. Okay, so the other two, either we will take it this sweep or we will exit in the next 1 or 2 minutes. So those who think this is, they say Goldbach is so profitable, then why are you putting this behind a paywall? Why is this not taught freely? So I'm teaching you here freely itself. It's not like everything that I teach in the mentorship is for free. The mentorship is for to trade as a community and also to that I'm available there almost 10 to 12 hours a day. So you can always get your doubts cleared. Okay. So even though people know this 0 to 11 will hold, right? But they'll not be profitable because of the way the price is acting. Because they'll never think about this idea. They're afraid as soon as some red number they see. So that's why the answer to your question is why not many people can be profitable is because of their own that fear, right? And the market has beaten you so much and beaten me also so much. So we don't want to give back anything. Even if there is light green, we want to exit. And for years that I have tried to search for the right setup, only this algo path, which is right in front of you, like you don't need to join the mentorship to learn these numbers or the sequence. It is there. And tomorrow, imagine if CME comes and tells you, yeah, our index runs on these numbers, right? This sequence on time axis, right? Then you will believe it because somebody who is an authority who has credibility is telling you this. Now, I might not have that. So you guys think this is another gimmick trying to get people into Discord. But for that reason, to counter that narrative, I ensured that all my knowledge is on public platform so that nobody can use it in a different way, right? So as soon as they know timed based algo paths, they know, okay, this was first shared by Ajay, and whether it works or not, but this is the guy who talked about it first, obviously with Hopi Plaka's work. Okay, so you could have entered here, and I told you that's where these equal lows were created, and we hit this, it's now running. Okay, so I was talking about where people doubt this, right? And yeah, I mean, you don't, it's not like a trial and error, like you pay 350 and then figure out it doesn't work for you. No, that shouldn't be the case. Okay. And I won't also be able to sleep well when I just tell you, okay, join the Discord to learn the secrets. Never. From day one, I've been always been transparent about my findings, and that people can even watch for. And even now, I share this with full transparency. So what your job is, check. Did 0 to 11 stop? Yes. Then it should go to 17. Yes. 17 to 29 stops. Yes. So you might be confused here. You might lose a trade because 23 is in resistance, 29 here. So in such cases, I'll always wait for 35 because 35 will show us the direction. Here 29 to 55, 56 works. Okay, you could have made money till 11. Right? So whatever I'm seeing, you should see on the charts. Then only either you'll be able to make some money out of it. Okay, so there's no point in saying, okay, will this work? How many people are profitable? Because profitability doesn't depend only on uh, the strategy. Now, same example, if I had told people to 0 to 11, how many would have held it? Not even like 10% in my mentorship would hold it. By the time the price comes to 15, they'll be thinking about something else, then 17, then 24. Their mind will be thinking about so many other things. And on top of this, they'll be thinking about ICT's lectures or some other mentors' lectures. So they'll never only focus on GB time, or then they will never focus why the price is wicking to hit these gaps or these equal highs, whatever. And I cannot fix that as well because you cannot have objective rules here as well. Although I can say 0 to 11 you can hold it, but I have to tell them, okay, there is a CE time which is 14, you have to take some position off there, right? You can add more position here until this FVG breaks. So this FVG is your invalidation point. So those are all additional rules that I need to add upon the algo path. And even after that, few people will still fail because, again, as I said, everybody is unique the way they understand it. That's why I don't heavily market this at all because I know most will find it difficult to trade like this. So you have to make a decision how you wish to trade by looking at all these execution examples. And I'm not just taking one trade and just running off, right? That anybody can do. I'm staying here for 30 minutes to 1 hour to tell you, okay, what will happen at 35. I'll take a trade. I'll hold it till 47, showing you the reality of how the price moves. Okay, so the only reason I didn't click here because 23 was in resistance. If we had broken above this, I would have. Now 35 can bring us up, but it has to form a low first. But imagine a trader taking this trade, this sell, with this chop, with clear pivot points as per the algo path. Okay, there cannot be a more clear trade than this. Okay, so 34 created a big gap. So I'll wait until 36 to enter again. So we are in which algo? So I told you 29, 54, 11, 17. So this 35, if it forms a support, then it is going higher till 1550. Why? Because it has to meet 65 and 1550 is 65. We are also in the first presented fair value gap here on 27-minute, and we reached the first presented gap here as well. So it's stuck between these two gaps. Whichever wins, the opposite direction, the market will move. So 35 low formed. I need to be really careful because 36 can easily dump. We are in the 34 gap. So this is where you need to wait. It might be very ugly when you look at it. That's how the price action will be sometimes. And if it's truly the low of the session, or for at least for the time being, then you have plenty of time to chase it. And we have all these equal highs here, and the price can go to. See how it reversed, right? So those who are long here will be a little bit afraid. So let it break one side, and then you can get in. So here itself, I try to trade thrice, right? So with even a 20 handle small range, you're able to make 60 handles even within this range. And that's what I love about Goldbach Algo Path is that it teaches you how to trade ranges. Range doesn't mean the big ranges, these very small choppy ranges. Right now, there is no idea at all, right? 34 could be here, 35 is here, 36 is here, so it could go anyways, like either up or down. It's too ICT style trading. So there's no gap or anything. I don't know how he draws the fib. I saw his video the other day where this is the regular trading hours. So he draws some range from here to here. I don't even know what are those ranges. Maybe I'll be better prepared for tomorrow when I try to show you how Goldbach Algo Path is much easier than whatever ICT teaches. Although it's not a disrespect to him, it's just that he may have his NDAs to not tell about the algo path, but we can definitely explore based on Hopi Plaka's work. Okay. So we hit this gap, so let's try to sell one because if it comes back, will be in bit difficult. So I'm trusting this gap to hold and go till 47. Our liquidity is here, so we'll target this rejection block. So this is me knowing the that this 35 can still push it because we have never broken it. But there's no bullish fair value gap at all. It's been bearish. So just using the fair value gap concept, I think the price is bearish. It's a very simple thing. This is 35. So if 44 makes prints in low, then I will exit because we are also in algo 1. And 41 or 44 should print a low or a high. See here, 41 printed a low. I'll take a loss here. I'm not going to wait until this hits. This is where market can really trick you because when you look at it, it looks like 41. The 35 is never broken with the candle body. So it is still playing with that 35, 35. I should have looked at it algo 1. That's my mistake. So while it's running reverse algo 2 here, 29, 54, it's also running algo 1, which I told in the beginning, but I forgot. Probably cut the trade at break even. Okay, the SL is hit. So it was a worst entry for me. So almost gave up 2 trades. If I had made 60 handles, here 40 handles lost. But again, if 44 makes a high, I can short. So the paper trading account doesn't trigger, but yeah, it triggers sometimes late. But if you're bearish, this is the candle where it should start dropping, or else we go higher. So and this 35 is the low. I will chase the price to recover my loss, but only after we break above this 45. Clearly it shows the wick how it is playing, showing bearishness for me at least. So we come above this, I'll add one more. It wants to go down. And we also have a 36 high here, so it's not allowed to, it won't break. So it looks like it only came to take my SL, but that's how it is. I was thinking it would be in this rejection block. Maybe I should have put my SL about this high. Now this 36 is housed in this FVG order block, which we already, order block is not tagged, but I would be, I'll add one more here just so that I can average my price. My sell is here. So if we come below this to fill these gaps, I will take it because 41 is the low and it will continue to go higher until 3 to actually reverse completely. But 1550 is also 35, so I'm expecting at least it will come down a bit, or else I think this is also going to be a loss. Now it balanced the gap. Somehow you have to firefight and get out of these ugly positions. Okay, I will cut it. Should I long? No, I'll wait until 1556 because 1556 will give you 41 as well. This might drop or consolidate in this range until 1556 before it goes higher. It will definitely not come for this. So the maximum it can do is this liquidity and this volume imbalance, which it left unmitigated. Okay, so if I had held on to my ego thinking this will work out, then I'll have to take a loss. Yeah, it did come back. The drawdown was a little bit not to my liking. Now it's trying to play algo to reverse here while also playing exhausting the options of 41 in algo 1. So I'm pretty sure it'll go high at 56. Okay, because this 41 and this 50 do not have a relation. So without the algo path being matched, it won't come for this low. However scary it looks. I can go here another 6 contract just to test it out that you can really trust the algorithm. I can see it's 55, 56. It's going to print the low, and then go higher. Right. So all of you watching, this is like a suspense film. I don't know whether it will work or not. But if it is following algo 1, it should leave or it should form a low here, or else I'm wrong. So we'll start trimming from all these highs. That's good paper money. I'll take two here. These rejection blocks, these highs. The new R candle is going to spike, hopefully up. So why exactly 1556? Because it gives you 41 with subtraction. So the algo is in algo 1. It's not deviating from its logic that is coded into it. So even if you're trading your own money, not with prop firms with no rules, right? So learning algo path is going to help you a lot because you can firefight it because it's all time based. So you know exactly when is it going to happen. Now sometimes the wick can you cannot predict the length of the wick. Okay, so another two contracts done. So I'm going to take few more here because I don't like that we are very close to the rejection block. And we'll put our SL right here so that we don't lose anything. Then knowing this fact that 41 will never be taken down unless 03 is hit. And when the price is coming down, it's a Judas swing. So Judas swing doesn't mean it only has to happen at 9:30 or before that. It's a fake move. So why the fake move will come? Should fill the gaps to take liquidity, to hit the rejection block, to scare people, right? Now once 16,023 hits, then it can come down if it is not bullish. Okay. Until that time, it's your playground. You can play with the market the way you want. Okay, beautiful. So there's no person, I wouldn't call myself a mentor or anything. There's no person who will show you all of this while trading live. Also risking my reputation here, right? I could have shown you all that win and closed my trade. I also suffered this ugly execution because that is also how it is. I am a trader first, and then not even, as I said, mentor, like someone who has knowledge on a unique concept. So we hit 1602, 1603. So I can cut it here so that I don't have any drawdown. And now if it comes all the way to 41, it's fine. I still think it will go till 10, but the price is not in the mood. Okay, so that's all for today. To summarize, I was earlier in the short because I thought this 35 will not be broken, and then this 35 kind of manipulated me a bit, but I should have figured out the algo one that is in play, would have helped me take a trade here. But when the market stopped here, I knew it would take support at 1556. Okay, so when you know the exact times where the market is likely to support, you can go full port, right? That is not gambling. There's no randomness to the market. It's all programmed. So you can hit 10 contracts when you're sure of this is the last combination of 41, right? What else it could do? Nothing. And you saw we held it till 0203. That is the algo path. Now I think 7 will come down. 7 will push the price higher. But it's going to cause a lot of anxiety for people who don't know the path. Hope you enjoy this video. So we'll try, and I love this kind of complicated price action, because if you're able to navigate this with precision, this is free marketing for Goldbach, algo path, and also people who are watching, they know this is something unique, and they can decide whether they want to pursue this. All right, enjoy, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.